Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 20th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, fairly decent time frame. I've actually been sleeping the night better. Not know if I'm getting much better rest, but I'm not waking up multiple times throughout the night. My wife is using her CPAP, and it seems to be helping me. I don't know what it's doing for her, but it seems to be helping me. I have to assume it's helping her also, if she's not snoring so bad it's waking me up 5, 6, 8, 10 times a night. So I have to assume it's helping her as well. So who knows? But yeah, I got up, got the dogs out, got them taken care of, got them fed, got them separated out again. The Rottweiler is still acting kind of like a turd. I tried again yesterday to let them interact again. She's just acting like a turd. So kind of doing that. Tried later today, let her, hang around the little pit bull, and I can't tell if she's trying to play or trying to be mean. I really can't tell. Either one's gotten out of hand. That it's not worth it. And the sad part is, how are you doing today?
Hi.
And the sad part with it is the fact that when I'd holler at her to kind of break it up, she would instantly look back and be like, oh, okay, I'm getting out of hand here. And then she would settle down, everything would be good there. So it's all good to go. And then this time it just isn't the same. So she's not kicking off on it very easily. She's very continues onto it. That I have to go over and actually put hands on her to get her to settle down, kind of thing. And it's not worth the risk. It's just really not. It sucks because now I gotta keep them separated. So when she's outside, Piggy's inside. When Piggy's outside, she's inside, and it's just back and forth. And it just sucks because I'd like them both to be able to hang around, play around, I'll burn out the energy and whatnot and stuff, and I can't trust her. So is what it is. So I separated them back out again, headed off to go feed the cats, or cat, I guess, just one. Drove up there, got that wrapped up, and they're not checking their phone, so I got to email it to them. So I keep forgetting to email them. So email her late in the day, let her know that they got the cat taken care of, all the medication stuff, cat's still eating poop and all that good fun stuff. So it's all good there. Got back to the house, got a couple things done, just kind of hanging around. From there, was able to get a painting company. I have to keep an eye on what that is, how it turns out, because I need somebody to paint my house, because I hate painting. Like, with a passion, I hate painting. I got 2 houses that both need painted, so we'll see how this turns out. I'll ask the people if they're happy with them, and then maybe hire them myself if they do a good job. So, yeah, went ahead and basically spent the day in and out with the dogs. So it is what it is. So, went ahead and went and got my run in, got that wrapped up and got that done. I got some dogs were taken care of. There used to be 3, they had 1 pass away recently. The other 2 are pretty old also, so it makes me nervous at that situation. I've had a bunch of my clients' dogs pass. But I got to looking at the time frame, they're all old dogs though. So it is what it is. I got a bunch of young dogs, I got a bunch of old dogs also. And some of them, one of them passed away, he's like 10. I've been watching this dog for 7, 8 years now. And I forget because I don't see him all the time. The dog's getting older. I still remember it's like a 2-year-old. Dog's 2 years old. It's been 7 years, but dog's still 2 years old in my mind. So kind of is what it is there. So went ahead. We were supposed to meet over there as soon as my wife got off work to go over a few things, new medication regimen for the bulldog and whatnot, and kind of point out a few situations, what's going on. And went ahead. She was running late, getting behind. So told my wife, so why don't you just go ahead and come on home. We'll eat dinner, and then after she's in and at the house and settle stuff, then we'll both go over together, kind of basically touch base with the dogs. And I guess they're being extra needy since the one just recently passed away. They're needing a lot of extra attention, so kind of stuff sucks, but it is what it is. She's heading up to deal with a wedding. It's way out of hand. It's one of those things when you have a little bit of money, and weddings can get way out of hand pretty quickly, and they have a little bit of money and it's getting out of hand. So she's all kinds of crazy stress, and I'm like, just go to a beach somewhere, get a priest or whatever, or somebody's ordained and just by the state, whatever, and just have a wedding with like a dozen friends or 2 friends, if that's matter, whatever you want, and have a good time and not live with all that stress. But it is what it is. So we hung out, got that checked on them, got it all figured out, headed back home, and then went ahead and we were chatting a little bit on the way over there. My wife, there's a piece of bacon on the seat. I'm like, why the hell is there bacon in the car? She goes, I almost dropped it. And we got in a discussion of her going through and getting drive-through food often, that without feeling like she can't tell me that she's going through getting drive-through food, because I think it's a horrible waste of money. But I don't give a shit about the money. It's just me personally. I don't spend it. I want her to spend her money or our money, however the hell she wants to, kind of thing, and not feel like I'm, going to judge her on it, because I'm getting a ding for being a lousy husband for keeping her from eating what she wants or whatever kind of thing. And I didn't even get the opportunity to say yay or nay with it. Like, this isn't right. So we had a good conversation about it. On the way over there, we talked, and then basically we stopped so we could meet with the people. Came back and we got talking more, hung out in the kitchen. They were chatting about it and stuff and whatnot, and got into some pretty deep conversation about just happiness and contentness and doing things for each other, and asking too much of each other and whatnot and whatever. And one of those things we talked about, the fact that she's like, we don't talk like this much anymore. I'm like, you're welcome to any time. I'm always open for this kind of conversation. They're very seldom. I might be like, let's not do it right this moment, let's do it some other time. But I've never shied away from a deep, hard, emotional conversation, because I'm the guy who talks everything out. So, but she even talked about the fact that it feels like forced when most times we don't have that freedom to be able to just talk anywhere in our house, because we have to go for a ride and go somewhere else to talk, which is always kind of weird, or we have to wait till we're outside, or put in another room. Mom's already asleep, whatever. We gotta turn all the noise makers on so she ain't listening to our conversations. And I'm like, do you want her to move out? Like, because if this is causing us issues, because we're not communicating that much, we need to figure this out so we can move on and be able to get back to where we're. She did, though, basically in the process of it stuff, she thanked me for not getting like angry type thing in the conversations, because her past relationships, that would have been like raised voices and anger type conversations. And I'm like, I had that as a kid growing up, and there's a lot of yelling and screaming and hollering and crap, and I never once felt it was better at the end. Like, I feared people for it when I was little, but I rebelled against it. I rebelled against it, and basically just didn't do anything. I'm like, my thing is tell you what I need, tell you what I want, tell you what I'm thinking, tell you what I feel, and then work it out. There's no reason to have anger and fear in our relationship. There's just no room for it. It's not necessary. So we had that conversation. We talked about the fact that how basically I've raised my voice to my wife one time out of pure anger, and then other times we've got heated and we've raised our voice and gotten loud, but actually yelled at her one time. And I remember it, and I still feel bad to this day about it. And it was one of the things that she was doing something that I couldn't deal with, and we worked it out, and it all was fine and dandy, and it's all good and good to go. But I've gotten arguments with my mom where we end up yelling and hollering and crap and whatnot and whatever. Are these people gonna stop and notice me here? Yeah. You got a backup camera, and I think they can't use your backup camera. Just keep backing out. Don't even look. We're crazy. So yeah, that's the car just backing up slowly. Just don't even look at shit. Like, I can look in the back window. I can see myself in their backup camera walking up to the car as I'm walking by, and they just keep looking forward and keep backing up. I'm like, holy shit! Like, people are crazy. So, but yeah, we talked about the fact that how I don't like what my mom brings out of me, and she made the remark that she doesn't feel my mom brings the best out of me either. So kind of is what it is there. So we're not sure where we're at in that, but my mom did reach out to her super late, which also was a little bit on the annoying side, but I'm like, whatever. And basically asked if it was too late to book a flight home or if she had to do it tomorrow. And I'm like, well, she's already in bed, so I said just do it tomorrow. Like, it's already late enough right now. It's ridiculous. So, but I think she did look. I think the only flight that was coming up soon is the 10th. But she also asked her, like, or the Sunday, not the 10th, the Sunday. And she asked her, like, when you want to come home? And then she sent some very ununderstandable something about, like, I don't know, something about not today and something else and whatever. And I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm completely, like, awake and sober. This makes no sense at all to me, what she's saying. So I'm like, ask her, are you trying to get home as soon as possible? What's the latest? Where are we at? Type thing, whatever. And I should gonna worry about that tomorrow. So that's tomorrow's problem, not mine. And my wife does really good with the booking the flights and stuff, and she's super organized with that and does a much better job than I do. So we delegate things that she's good at, things I'm good at. And things I'm good at is not yelling that things piss me off. Things she's good at is everything else. So kind of had that conversation. But yeah, who knows? We'll see what it is. As of right now, it looks like she might be flying home Sunday, which would be not a big deal. Got to figure out when to go pick her up. Luckily, it's flying into Sanford, so it's not that long of a round trip to go get her, and figuring it all out there. My wife's at the other house. She's gonna be staying there starting tomorrow, through, I think like Tuesday, maybe something like that. We'll be back home again for the first time. So I was really looking forward to I don't know, I was enjoying having the house just us. And then I was like actually kind of looking forward to having the house to myself through Tuesday, but that's not going to happen now either. So, but it's all good. It is what it is, and everything is peachy. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.